back with Stone Cold Steve Austin, my tag team partner.
Yep.
Once again, Stone Cold, what's the haps?
Man, we're out here talking about the new video game tonight, and all the guys on stage, JR leading the charge. It turned into a little bit of a cluster, but it was very fun.
It was a blast. And this 2K14 game, it's got everybody in it. Stone Cold's in it, The Rock's in it, Andre's in it, Hogan's in it. Do you get a lot of time to play video games on the ranch?
No,
I didn't think so.
I'm not really a video game player.
Yeah.
I've been in a lot of them.
Yeah.
But me myself, I'd rather be outdoors doing something. But I got a chance to mess around with this game a little bit backstage.
You did.
The technology is awesome. They did a great job with it. All the dream matchups, all the capabilities, the things that you can do with these games these days. It's a good time to be a gamer. It's a good time to be a gamer if you're into video games.
And how much do you care about things like your likeness in the game? Did
Oh,
they
yeah,
get
good
my
time.
vest
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Does that look like a stunner?
Yeah. They did a good job with Stone Cold Steve Austin. He
They
looks
did.
pretty damn buff, too.
Yeah.
Looks like I've been in a gym.
Yeah, well, good. Excellent. I want to ask you, you're like a happy guy right now. I've talked to you a couple times now, and you seem very happy. And I was thinking about it earlier today, actually. Were you this happy when you were on top in the WWE, or were you more of an angry guy back then?
No, that's funny that you asked that. I mean, there's been so many times that people think I'm mad all the time because Stone Cold was always, anti-authority or against the system during, the peak of my run in WWF, which is now E, fighting with Vince McMahon. So, he had a reason to be angry. But as a human being or just in life, no, I'm the happiest guy in the world. But
Even that you didn't have to, it didn't take separating yourself a little bit to get back to being happy?
No. I mean, I was happy as soon as I was happy going to the building. But on television, yeah, I mean, the guy was pretty ticked off, no doubt about it. But as far as, man, when you're selling out 20,000 seat arenas every single night of the week, it doesn't matter what night of the week it is, and then on pay-per-views, you're selling out 65, 70,000 seat arenas, there's nothing to be mad at. When you go get your paycheck, there's a reason to be happy.
Right.
So, no, it's a great time. It's funny. Again, I go into so many meetings, and people think I'm going to be mad, ticked off, not have a sense of humor, or drunk. A lot of the things that Stone Cold did on the air, but that was a character, and don't get me wrong, a lot of me is in that character, but it's not me as a human being.
So you got to be happy you're doing the podcast now because you can be yourself a little bit.
That's funny because the podcast has been able to let me knock down a few doors or barriers because I can be myself, and I have a good time on the show. We have our serious moments, but the Steve Austin Show podcast is purely about entertainment. There's going to be some interviews, there's going to be some advice, there's going to be some insight, and a lot of BS. But
right.
Purely, I'm not trying to see if E equals MC squared. I'm not trying to save people's lives. I'm just trying to entertain people, and that's it.
You're in the game, and you talk about your presence being felt in the WWE, and I mean, a lot of it, though, is like you never left because you started saying, what? And if I remember, the part that I always liked even more than the what was you asking your watch what time it was and then putting your watch to your ear. What is it like for you to be watching WWE TV now and realizing that, I mean, there's a generation of fans that never saw Stone Cold wrestle that are still shouting what anytime there's dead air in a promo?
I think it's because they've been trained to because the people before them were doing it. Again, I'll go somewhere every now and then and someone will bring their 5 or 6 year old kid up and say, hey, this is your biggest fan. I'm thinking, well, I was gone. I've been gone 10, 11, 12 years almost. Yeah. So, hey, man, the fact that my presence is still felt or my influence is still felt or they're still saying what, it's an honor and a privilege. And, you leave a mark on a business or an industry and it lasts for a long time and it's still lasting. And I love to hear the people say it, but
has anybody ever come up to you and saying, why'd you have to start that goddamn chant I can't get over?
All the time.
Yeah.
Like before I was going to continue, by the same token, I just soon everybody stopped saying what. But everybody always says what always ruins everybody else's promos. It does not. If you don't break, if you leave that gap in between your words or your sentences, your phrasing,
right.
Don't give them, don't interrupt your cadence and give them that end for the what. If you just keep talking, just like I'm doing, I don't give you a chance to say what.
What?
But if I wait
What?
and then give you
What?
a chance
What?
to say some stuff,
What?
that's what happens.
Yeah. Do you ever shake your TV going, what? Stop. It's pausing. You can get through this. Don't give the audience the control.
That's fun. I mean, Kurt Angle back in the day, he would really work with it,
Of
and,
course.
and incite the crowd to do even more whatting than they would, and he would use that to work against him for him.
Yeah.
Seemingly.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun, but I just soon. It's a great memory. Soon see it go away.
Well, congratulations on being a part of this game again, and getting to be up there and on a podcast and staying active and being the man, generally speaking.
I got something coming out regarding that. I'm not going to drop that right now. Check it out.
Regarding
Stay
what?
tuned.
Regarding what?
About being a man.
Yeah?
Stay tuned. Some project in the works. I'm happy to be a part of 2K14. Happy to be sitting here with you, my tag team partner.
That's right.
It's a great day to be here in Los Angeles, California.
Is it like a TV type thing?
About being a man.
I love it.
And that's the bottom line because my tag team partner said so.